So now we're gonna start the next DLC. Once it loads in. Come on, baby, you can do it. Alright. Now that we've loaded in.
Dr. Doom doesn't hold any grudges. Oh well. Not my problem.
I think we've done. Okay, no, we need something. Captain Marvel. She's over here.
I'm all for defying Sin's plans, but did we need to destroy an ancient relic in the process?
Deadpool's a classic case of don't judge a book by its cover, or the pages that are stuck together. Hunter, you have the same effect on vampires as microwaving fish does on the Avengers break room.
I am clearing them out?
You got it. New breed vampire activity has slowed down since you took the fight to them. We're making a dent.
Should we throw a party?
Nah, premature. I almost put up a banner that read, "Well done slowing down the new breed vampires. Go team."
God, she's
I
such a
cannot
snarky
help
bitch.
but notice there is no banner.
Too wordy, and I couldn't decide on a font. One thing is certain. Vampires are making the most of the chaos Lilith created. The good news? I see no signs that they're working together.
Are you sure there is no connection?
Just a hunch. Let's look at what we know. There's no crying over smashed vampire relics, but I wouldn't have minded adding the Magna Corrigo to our arsenal. Yeah, I know. Nasty artifacts like that aren't known for their safety features. Still, I wonder if Strange and Tony could have used it to make something useful.
We need every advantage, no matter the origin.
It's how we've operated so far. That's not really my style, but neither is magic of any kind, so I'm trusting the experts. The silver lining here is that it blew up in Sin's face. She'll be picking the pieces out for days. That's a win as far as I'm concerned.
I can agree with that.
Anything else on your mind?
But why are Hydra soldiers willingly turning into vampires?
Define willingly. I think that's Sin's influence.
They must be extremely devoted to agree to such a change.
Or more terrified of what Sin will do if they don't. I wonder how becoming a bloodsucker mixes with the gamma serum already in their systems. I bet that's one hell of a hangover.
What is a hemolisk exactly?
It's an egg sac. But instead of cute baby spiders inside, you find fully formed new breed vampires. With enough time, a single hemolisk could generate an endless number of vampires. So goes the theory.
How does it work?
In a way that defies biology. Strange theorized they are creations of dark magic, and I quote, "perhaps derived from the Darkhold itself." No need to mention I do a killer Stephen Strange impression, especially not to him.
No promises. Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
Hey, I like the character design too. Oh, fucking that glitch.
Anything else?
It's always there. You think they
Thanks.
would have fixed that? I think that's everything we can do right now. So we're gonna get some of the DLC done. We've already finished most of Deadpool. I think all of Deadpool, so now we start on the next one. Which, if I remember the order, is Morbius. Or we can spend some time with everybody.
No! How can this be? You have vanquished me once again.
This is the life. Kicking it with the legendary hunter. And kicking said legendary hunter's ass at a fighting game.
Do you really think I am legendary, Carol?
Well, there are certainly legends about you. At least prophecies about saving the world. I'm beginning to think you can.
You do?
You're certainly saving me from boredom.
Rematch then?
You realize that you'll need to win the next 3 matches to beat me.
Just press that forsaken restart button already.
Okay, but I'm not going easy on you, Hunter. You're way too good for that.
Oh, I'm good now, huh?
Yeah, just not at this game.
So I got a good phone call today. As you guys know, I'm going to be paying for my own MRIs because fuck insurance. And I told my neurologist, because you have to get you have to get it written up before you can actually just go in. You can't just go in and get one. You have to get the whole authorization for it from the doctor and everything. Apparently, because I have technically two neurologists. And one of them does my injections and stuff like that, and she's the one I deal with most. And then, there's a head doctor. No pun intended. She called a bunch of imaging centers for me and got prices. Which was fucking incredible, because we had emailed her last night about it. Because, we can, thank God now, fucking a lot of doctors do email and stuff like that. So I had emailed her, and she called us toward the end of the day today. She said she had been calling imaging centers because she thought this was bullshit too. She's about sick of it. It's been over a year of trying to get MRIs, right? And she ended up calling a bunch of them, getting prices, called us back with the prices. So it looks like it's only going to cost about $250. She found a really good deal. So it's $250 for the head and then $250 for the neck. Unfortunately, not both together. God, that would be amazing. But I can't believe she actually did that. It was, I'm not even going to joke, that was awesome of her. We didn't ask her to make any phone calls. We had just told her the plan. And she literally emailed us back earlier in the day and said, okay, I'm going to call you guys when I'm off work. And she did. And she said, yeah, I've been calling in between people. I have been calling imaging centers for you because this is bullshit, is what she said, which is funny. But she's like, yeah, this has become bullshit. Here are some of the prices. Here are the phone numbers. Here are the addresses. Call them tomorrow. Make an appointment. I have sent several of them the script already. So pick whichever one will work, and they'll just email it right. They'll send us the results. And I'm like, oh, thank God. So it's good to know. And I also get to go through experimental injections soon, which I'm fucking thrilled about, if you can tell. Because there's a new medicine that they're going to try, but it's another injection thing. I have to sit for like 50 minutes and get it injected into my shoulder, like a muscle. I think it's a muscle, they said, because it's going to be the upper arm. So I'm like, I'd rather the upper arm than the ass, I'll take it. But it's going to be a long ass thing, and it's ironically going to be at the cancer center where my mom was getting her treatments. So I'm gonna have some fun at the cancer center. It's gonna feel really awkward. I don't like going as I don't like going as it is to the cancer center. I do. Obviously, I go with my mom whenever she gets her blood transfusion. And, I let Kiwi play with, because there's a couple of kids there. All jokes aside, there were some kids there getting cancer treatment, and I let Kiwi play with them. I let the kids play with Kiwi, basically, to keep them busy. Because the parents are very happy that there's a cute dog there to keep their kids busy, because otherwise they'd be sad.
Hey.
Has herself become the guinea pig. Oh god, yeah. No, Kiwi loves kids, too. Oh, he adores kids. If a kid is crying, he'll try to go up to them if I give him the okay. But it's, I was hoping we'd be done with the cancer center. I was sorely mistaken.
Bunazua.
I've hunted with a lot of different folks in my day. But there's one question I ask the special cases.
And I suppose I am one of those special cases?
Indeed you are. But a little more what that means later.
By all means, ask your question.
What do you do after we beat Lilith and stop the prophecy of the Midnight Sun?
I think you are the first person to ask me this.
I figured that might be the case. Caretaker and Agatha sure did focus you into one hell of a weapon.
If I am needed, others are in need.
Noble thought there, Hunter. But you gotta have dreams.
I would argue that dreams are a distraction.
That's exactly the point, Hunter. Special cases are when I get the impression there's nothing beyond the immediate goal.
The immediate goal matters most. Slay evil, enjoy life.
Right on. It's living that makes the fight worth fighting.
They took the romance out.
Reflect on that, Hunter.
So, yeah, by the way, if anyone noticed Ileana's costume changed, that's a glitch that happened because of magic, and I don't know how to fix it.
Fine.
For some reason, Magic's costume now works with Ileana. It's really weird. The colors aren't supposed to do that. She's supposed to have a different colored costume. Alrighty then. Just gonna walk around and... Alright.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Not that I need the credits, but thank you.
A successful collaboration.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Not bad, right?
Yeah, I don't have that mod. I gotta grab it later.
How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? It's probably fine.
Oh, and I was just about to binge watch my stories.
Nice.
It's all in the wrist, really. We're not quite...
Put that
A
in.
power not unlike my own.
Another project?
Oh, can we just buy... Okay, no, we can only buy the ones we have.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Not bad, right?
Simple yet effective.
This should get the job done.
Another tool in our fight against Lilith.
Not
How
my
to
best
be
work,
a cheap
but it'll do.
asshole. Technically,
Does
it's
this
new
meet
game
your
plus.
specifications? This should... Until next time.
Hi, baby girl. What are you doing over
I will
there?
see if I can find you a treat later.
With Scarlet Witch, you're not even supposed to be here right now.
I did not think church was your style, Daywalker.
Actually, it's Eric. Eric Brooks from Harlem.
I do not have any other name. It is just Hunter.
Really? I thought you'd have some old formal-sounding name like Charlotte or Martha.
Afraid not. I was born a weapon and raised as one. I am guessing that is why Caretaker chose to just call me Hunter. She did not want to give me the impression I was allowed to be human.
Well, Sarah isn't exactly known for her warm parenting style. Can't say my mentor was much better. He was hard on me, too. Wanted to make sure I survived.
You had a mentor?
I wasn't born this cool. Someone had to teach me. His name was Jamal Afari, a vampire hunter. He gave me the name Blade. He used to take me to church on Sundays when I was a kid. Taught me right from wrong.
Oh.
Well, if it means anything to you, he did a fine job teaching you morality and ethics.
Sometimes I think the difference between taking the high road and slumming it in the gutter is having someone who believes in you enough to lift you up. He could have killed me, you know. And he would have been within his rights to put me down too. But he didn't. Jamal was the first person to look past the fangs and see my humanity. Trained me to control my darkness so I could become the vampire hunter I am today. I guess what I'm saying is, you deserve that same benefit of doubt. You may be a demon child, but I see the human in you winning.
They took away our romance options.
I have no intention of disappointing you or anyone else here.
If shit happens, shit happens. But I won't write you off if it does. Not right away, anyways. As long as you keep the faith in yourself, I'll keep the faith with you.
That is a deal.
Feels good to have someone keep you in check, don't it?
So what happened to this Jamal Afari? Do you still keep in touch?
No, I killed him.
Okay.
Why? What happened?
He asked too many questions. Just kidding. You keep showing me I can trust you, and maybe I'll tell you the whole story someday. But for now, I just want to let you know you're not all bad, Hunter. Just half bad, and that's good enough for me.
I'm actually curious if they did the recordings in the same room. Because the reactions are pretty good. Alright, what do you want, Robbie? Oh, I went to the wrong area. You're not even here yet!
Thanks for coming out to meet me.
Damn it, Wanda!
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you a question.
Why are you in your bathing suit?
If that's all right.
Ask away.
Why are you being so nice to me? I mean, I was your mortal enemy at some point, and I was the one who... You know, with Agatha. Wasn't expecting you, of all people, to warm up to me.
Spoiler.
We all make mistakes, Wanda. And we all deserve a chance to make up for them.
Well, I've made some pretty big ones. Some would say unforgivable, even.
House of M.
Not sure if you noticed, but everyone seems to be afraid of me around here. Everyone except for you, that is.
I've shit on her enough with the original Let's Play.
That is not true. Nico and Magic are not afraid of you, and neither are Robbie or Blade, for that matter.
Yeah, they are. They just don't want to hurt my feelings by showing it. Anyway, I just wanted to say, thanks for not hating me. Or something along those lines. I'm glad you're here.
You too, Wanda.
So that's... Oh god, this run mod is so good. Alright, we're going with this today. Oh, fuck.
Nice to
Hit the
get
wrong
some
button.
fresh...
Matches the eyes.
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
New and improved. A timely enhancement. Let us see it in action.
Nice.
See you around.
I'm good with what I got for her.
No pain, no gain.
Alright.
Do your thing.
So we're gonna do the DLC now. No, we're not.
Hey, Hunter. Okay, what's Hydra up to now? Really good intel here. We've got a lot to go on. We're ready to make a move. I will do as you wish. Got some ops ready for you.
Oh, so that mod didn't work.
See you soon.
That's good to know. Alright, let's go in.
Getting reports from all 5 boroughs. More Hydra troopers with fangs. Talk about making a bad thing worse.
I've tried tracking down what they're up to.
Find anything?
Nothing that could still speak.
I may know somebody who could help.
No offense. This isn't exactly friendly neighborhood stuff. Not sure your contacts will be much help.
He's not that friendly.
Who?
He's also not one of the bad guys.
Who exactly?
A physician of sorts. Look, do you want to figure this out or not?
Just tell him. Alright, what's this? Fucking hell. No! Oh god, no. No, we're changing that outfit. Yeah, no, this is perfect. You have, I know for a fact you have customizable shit. Oh, it did work. Yes. Yes. Yes, this is perfect. This is perfect, chat. Everybody else is... Alright, Blade does Blade things. It's fine. We don't question Blade's decisions. What is going on? What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on a wire. That's always fun. Oh my god, this is perfect.
Morbius.
Blade.
You've met? Gotta admit, I've never seen a vampire feed on another vampire.
I felt it.
One time. I bit you one time. It wasn't fun for me either. You taste like an old barbell.
There's a cat fight joke in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Look, Dr. Morbius, we need your help. Someone is turning Hydra troopers into vampires. We don't know why or what they want.
According to the creature I just ate, they're after my research. I can tarry no longer. I must return to my lab before they...
You're going nowhere.
Don't have a hissy fit. It was right in front of me. Maybe we can help each other out. So, where is this lab?
You get used to the stench.
I never do.
Wait, where?
Oh, they're blind.
You were right, Doc. We shouldn't have tarried.
I see you've located the doctor. I hope he's feeling cooperative.
I think we're all on the same page here. Common enemy, the greater good. Everyone gets it, right?
Of course.
We'll see. They're mine. Give the mother my regards in hell.
we go! Should come in handy. I'm going for it.
That's an angle. Alright, that was an angle.
Boy, I hope Hydra follows proper concussion protocols.
I'll make quick work of you. No, truly, what did you expect, honestly?
It's the little things on the arms that make it so much better. Nope,
like
that
it's
wasn't
up to
what I
me.
meant to do. Oh, well. Wasted that one.
Never seen that before. Time to get still.
You and the Punisher must get along really well.
We're done.
Now I know why I've never run into a vampire in New York.
About time.
Take it! Oh god, I killed him with the Daily Bugle. Do I not have that yet? No, I do. That's it.
By her command! You'll see me again soon! Awaiting reinforcements! These things are hardly worthy of being classified as vampires. Not that I'm overly protective of the title.
That didn't stop you from feeding on them.
You know as well as I do, Blade. Your thirst, my hunger. We can only fight it for so long.
Some of us have tried harder than others.
Oh, you think I haven't tried to end this?
I think you don't mind that you failed.
Stop being little bitches and fighting.
That's one hell of a move.
I smell your fear.
You know, you are not scary no matter what you try to do, Morbius.
You've left me no choice. Now let that be a lesson to you. I doubt they were expecting such resistance.
I'm still kind of feeling crummy, but I wanted to get some more Midnight Suns done.
All my work lost.
Ah! What kind of work, Doc? This is twisted.
Thought he was one of the good guys.
I said he was not one of the bad guys.
Knowledge has no inherent morality. This is science.
Tell it to them.
They'll be fine. Eventually.
What exactly are you doing here, Dr. Morbius?
Research. A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers, augmenting their capabilities. It inspired me to concoct a prototype sample, a serum of my own. I thought it might dampen the effects of the sunlight on my abilities. but its protective qualities were far more effective than I expected.
Whoa. Are we talking...
Daywalker in a vial. Morbius, tell me it doesn't work.
Not yet. The prototype sample needs time to fully mature. But it's gone, along with all my notes. I'll have to start over.
Looks like they're back for seconds.
Nah, they have the sample. They want to take out the only competition in town.
Then we shall dissuade them.
We cannot allow them to destroy my work. Protect my equipment.
You left out some important details of your research, Doc.
Some things are better left unsaid, but it was all necessary.
Don't blink.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
No one's to blame but yourself.
It's on.
There we go.
You know, you're pretty good at this. Take that! Just the boost I needed.
Get rid of that.
Now remember who started this.
There we go.
My strength still grows.
Here we go again. Sorry, but you had it coming.
I just have to use that.
This should really be something.
Go on, Spidey. Got it. Yeah, no, that was just overkill.
I don't think they're coming back from that.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, fuck it. Still works.
Be my victim.
Yeah, no, he's dead as fuck. That's everybody cleared. Nice.
Regroup and await reinforcements.
Three of you, how cute.
I knew you couldn't be trusted, Morbius. Hydra or not, this is wrong.
The work Hydra has done with gamma injections was too profound to ignore.
Even using them as some kind of guinea pigs? Sounds a little unethical, Doc.
As opposed to the gentle treatment you and your friends give them.
Big difference.
Not really.
Good one!
It is too late for you.
Nice.
I've
And
been
then we finish
waiting.
him off. Boom, baby.
Ooh, I like it!
Should be the last one, which means another wave will come.
More of them dropping in.
So let's be.
If my research here can help you defeat Hydra, and I've removed some of them from the front lines in the process, I don't see the harm.
Heroes usually stand against human experimentation and false imprisonment. Because it's, you know, evil.
Rarely have I ever been accused of being a hero. But your words aren't lost on me.
Watch me.
Got him. Just need to hit him one more time.
It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
You bat. Or you bat, yes.
This one's for you!
Nice.
I do feel pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was kill him.
This won't take.
Save the quick for the last round.
That's a neat trick.
And they haven't hit the device
moving into
once.
position.
I don't think you've changed at all, Morbius. You're just lucky I'm working with the Sons again.
As opposed to what?
Me leaving you here with your experiments. Permanently.
Maybe we can all hug this out later.
Watch close.
There we go. And then the last guy should be easy peasy. Yeah, look at all those
Feeling
level ups we're
strong
getting.
today.
Because I can just waste my
Time
cards
to
now.
bleed. Exactly what I needed.
Oh yeah, no, overkill time, baby.
No more.
Overkill. Woo!
I'm not really into guns, but you make a compelling argument.
That was a stake, Spidey. Nice. 2? Fuck you. Fuck you. Why is it all grainy? Okay. So we'll do one more mission tonight. Maybe, we'll see. I'm probably only gonna go for like an hour tonight. Come on, load up. Don't you crash on me. I know you can do it.
No further, abomination.
Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us?
You would bring a vampire into the Abbey?
Well, he's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help. This once.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
You surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises. But any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
Oh, the
How
glitch
do
is
you
back
think
with
you
his
will
face.
help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
Well, I am all for pushing vampires. Off a cliff, if possible.
As long as they don't turn into bats and fly away, that could work.
Ah, I see you really are a vampire expert.
I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
I want to know a little more about you first.
Naturally. I am an open book.
Alrighty.
I have heard you called a living vampire. What does that mean?
It means that unlike most vampires, I have a pulse.
How is this possible?
Most vampires are tied to the supernatural realm. They are undead creatures. My gifts are a boon of science. I am wholly unique in that way. Quite literally a freak of nature.
Who were you before you became a vampire?
I was born with a rare, degenerative blood condition. My disease would have proven fatal if I had not taken matters into my own hands and experimented on my body using vampire bat DNA. I cured myself, but there were side effects.
You seem to know Blade and Spider-Man well. What is your impression of them?
When I first became the living vampire, I struggled with my baser instincts. It took me a while to maintain control over my appetite. Spider-Man and Blade were the first two heroes I encountered, and they protected many innocent people from my wrath.
You mean they fought you?
Yes. But I am grateful because they encouraged me to become a better man. Though I wish Blade's approach hadn't been nearly so ferocious.
I would like to know more about your capabilities.
Like a traditional vampire, I possess enhanced strength, speed, and acute senses. An accelerated healing factor allows me to bounce back from otherwise mortal injuries. And while I cannot fly in the traditional sense, I have the psionic ability to glide over great distances.
Do you share other vampiric weaknesses?
One of the advantages of being a living vampire is that I do not have those Achilles heels. I could drink holy water all day, and a silver bullet stings like a lead one. One slight exception is daylight. I do not burn under the sun, but my eyes are sensitive to the light, and my powers are somewhat dampened during the daytime.
Do you have to consume blood like any other vampire?
Regrettably, not only do I need to consume human blood, I crave it. But you do not need to worry. I keep my cravings in check these days, and only feed on those who prey on others.
Never mind. I will let you settle in.
Happy to talk anytime.
We got shot blast tonight.
Doctor, meet the doctor. Now, the Abbey has as many PhDs as you'd find on your average golf course.
We've met. Dr. Morbius. So good to see you again.
Doctor Strange, still patrolling the spiritual realm, I see. I'd love to get set up as quickly as possible in here. Start learning the lay of the land so I can help out.
Well, set up your little test tubes anywhere you'd like. Just don't touch any of my stuff.
And there are several mystical artifacts in here that no one should look at directly.
Don't look and don't touch. You'll really know how to make a colleague feel at home.
Just remember that's only an expression. And you don't actually own any of this.
But we really are glad to have you.
Oh, God.
I can tell.
Yeah, no.
Checking in on me already, Hunter? I haven't had time to get into trouble.
You can never be sure.
I suppose. What can I do for you?
Never mind.
Happy to talk.
What? Fuck off with that glitch.
Never.
Ha
Stephen, have you worked with Morbius before?
Oh, yes. He is a formidable ally. He once assisted me in a battle against a Fear Lord from the Dream Dimension.
Fear Lords are powerful foes.
Yes, it was a boisterous battle, so I was pleased to have Morbius at my side. Undoubtedly, he will be a favorable ally against Lilith as well.
So you have no reservations about letting him stay in the Abbey?
None at all. As long as he doesn't grow too hungry, we'll all be fine.
Wait, what should we do if he gets hungry?
We should all be on guard.
Stephen, I need details.
As with any vampire, he could lose control and eat every one of us, but I do not think that will happen.
Okay.
Tony, what is your impression of Morbius?
Well, we've never actually met, but Strange talks highly of him.
I am uncomfortable inviting a vampire to live in the Abbey.
Hey, I know what you mean. Half the people on my board of directors are vampires. Not literal bloodsuckers, but they definitely try to sink their teeth into you. Or your pocketbook.
Maybe.
The guy's a freak, no doubt. But every genius is. You should have seen half my professors back at MIT. Or that Tony Stark guy who's always in the news. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've read a few of Morbius's papers on DNA manipulation, and it's years ahead of anyone else. He could be a valuable asset.
So, you think we can trust him?
Well, I never said that. But he could be useful.
I love that they're saying this right in front of him. Now for shop class. Come on. What? Why does
As long as Morbius is around, Hunter, you better watch your back and your front.
Who's it? Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
If this was a mistake, let me know. We will do whatever you think is best.
Hey, I don't want that responsibility. If this goes south, I'm not taking the blame.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
Good dog.
Anything else on your mind?
Oh.
What happens
Thought
if
the glitch
Hydra
was back.
successfully replicates Morbius's prototype sample?
Sunproof vampires seem like a bad idea for all involved.
Maybe not for the vampires.
For now, it's just a scary theory. Even if it works, there could be side effects, like new breed vampires bursting into flame upon contact with oxygen. Yeah, wishful thinking, but prototypes can be unpredictable. Just to ask Hank Pym about Ultron.
Nope. Too obvious a joke about Hank Pym. I'm gonna leave it alone. I think I made
Thanks,
it enough
Carol.
during the other game.
Sure thing.
Chat, you're more than free to make the obvious joke, though. I won't stop you.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But they're stuffing in somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
So, I don't like talking about politics. I'm gonna stay I'm gonna stay of the
Blade warned
politic
me
part
about
of what I'm about to say. But somebody just sent me a message while that cutscene was going, and I can't stop laughing. So, as you guys know, my site for the donations are on Goodson God, I think it is. I don't remember the name. Minute helped us find it. So it's in a little bit of a snafu right now. People want it shut down because of another thing going on. Give, send, go. Thank you. I always get the name wrong. So there's another donation thing going on in there that's causing a little bit of trouble. I'm not going to say if it's good or bad. I'm not giving my opinion. People went to a payment processor screaming at them to stop allowing payments on there, or processing out payments. They went to the wrong one. They threatened the wrong one. Fucking morons. I'm sorry, you're fucking retarded. Leave people alone. That's the thing. That's my issue with this shit, is don't fuck with people's money. Because let me put it this way. I need that money for dog vet bills. God help you if I can't get that payment out. I will find you. I will. If I can't pay for Miko's treatments, I'll find your ass. No, but really, it was... somebody just sent me it, and I can't stop laughing, because apparently the company that does... The payment processing company literally had to come out and say, we don't know why you're coming at us. We have no connection with this. So, I don't actually know the Give, Send, Go. I don't remember who the processor is. But even if I did, I'm not going to tell anyone for obvious reasons. It's just really funny. Also, you're not helping your cause by doing that. I'm just going to say this in all honesty, and I've always said this. Don't do that shit. You're not helping your cause at all. Because then you're going to get pissy when somebody goes after the thing you want to support. And everyone's going to point to the thing you took down and said, well, you kind of did this to yourself, didn't you? Don't do that. Because you're also going to screw over a lot of innocent people. Not that most people care. Apparently, also those people have started their own on the same site that they're complaining about. Thank you for that message. They've started their own donation thing on the very site they're trying to take down. I'm just gonna put it out there without having to say anything on the intelligence levels. But, yeah. So that's happened, and thank you for that DM to the person that sent that to me. That's what
Heading
was
to
trying
shop
to
class.
laugh.
You in?
I am ready.
Right on. Wait, what's Tony doing here?
It's interesting how you solved the heat problem.
Is that a good interesting or a bad interesting?
Neither. It's just not what I would have done.
Right.
Oh, I forgot about this. Just tweet this. Don't share it.
I have no idea what's going on here. Parker didn't invite Tony, did he?
I can ask.
Okay, I'll hang tight.
I forgot about this.
Okay, before you ask, Tony kinda showed up and started talking.
When is the last time Tony Stark was booted from a club? It could be today.
As funny as that would be to record and post to Superlink, I'd rather recruit him than boot him. I don't know how to talk to rich people. Would you mind?
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is gonna go bad.
Thanks, Hunter.
What did Parker say?
Tony just showed up.
Oh, this is getting weirder and weirder.
Good weird or bad weird?
I mean, he's Tony Stark. Confirmed super genius? Why would he want to slum it with us?
Let me talk to Tony.
I'll follow your lead.
Hey, boss. Fancy meeting you here. I didn't picture you for the technical type. Wait, no, I'm seeing it. You're someone who's always appreciated horsepower.
What brings you here, Tony?
I couldn't sleep. Saw Parker slip off with a backpack full of gadgets. I was tired and bored, so I followed him here. You know, the only time I've seen the Hell Ride is when it's on fire. You think Robbie will let me poke around under the hood?
Tony, your place is in the forge.
Oh, sure, when I'm there, I'm in charge. Here, I'm just a flying man on the wall. Look, this isn't my thing, and I don't want to make it my thing. I'll stick around as long as Robbie and Parker are cool with it.
All right. We should ask them.
The two of you heard me, right?
Yeah.
Sure did.
So, what do you think? I'll be completely invisible.
Like Sue Storm?
Like a slightly taller Sue Storm.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. I mean, as long as the shop doesn't become a Stark subsidiary, I'm good.
Scout's honor.
Then welcome to shop class, Tony.
All right. You kids do your thing.
That actually went differently than before. Okay.
We have no big threats on the horizon, so today we're going to retool some of our gear.
No big threats? What about Lilith?
Shop class deals with known quantities. Lilith alters fundamental scientific principles just by existing. She's way out of our league. Besides, we have a ton of ideas in the backlog for these personal prototypes. It all depends on the components at hand. You already gave me the components. Those will come in handy. So, are we good to go on this project?
Just a...
I want to see if he wants to talk. Yeah, that came differently than before, actually. I guess
That
because I
was
told
easy.
him get out.
Almost too easy. Am I being paranoid?
He has a place here as long as his actions match his words.
Good idea. And it's probably fine. As long as he doesn't alphabetize the component drawer, we're okay. But you came here to help finish this project. Go on. Parker can run you through it.
Okay, so that did go differently. So there are different outcomes to things, which is neat. By the way, there you go. It's a nice little area. Put a TV or a computer there and I'm in heaven. I saw the GM, that's why my response was, what the fuck? Why? There's just a pizza sitting here.
You ready to put this one to bed?
I am ready.
Yeah, he doesn't seem as involved as he was before. I think we might actually get a different response on this one. Oh, I should have went for the other one. Fuck it. I can go make cards. What do I care?
Let me know when you're ready to take off.
I am ready to go.
So, Tony...
Nope. I fucked that up. That's fine. Something going on, something going on. Oh, it's because of the cards, I bet. Yeah.
I like those colors before they were cool.
Yeah, that one. That doesn't look bad. And of course you have that costume, because you kind of have to. I'm gonna be real, you kind of have to have that costume with Spidey. Nobody has anything else.
Thanks for giving Morbius a shot, Hunter.
So we'll do one more.
I hope I didn't abuse your trust.
Oh, you're fine. We'll do one more mission today. Sorry it's such a short stream. Again, my health hasn't been that great. Fuck you. I didn't realize they were gonna start talking. Aw, Robbie wants some bonding time.
We've really been putting the pedal to the Hydra metal, huh, Hunter? Haven't seen the Hellride this fired up since... well, ever. I thought she could use a little tune-up, and we could use a little break to catch up.
What is on your mind, Robbie?
Honestly, just wanted to say thanks. I was starting to feel like a fifth wheel around here for a while. But lately, not so much. Even though Sparky agrees. Well, both of us just wanted to say thanks. Nice to feel useful. Know what I mean?
Friends help each other, Robbie. That is what we are here for.
Thanks, Hunter. It's not always easy talking about this stuff, you know. I didn't exactly grow up in as friendly a neighborhood as Spider-Man.
Nor did I. My mother made sure of that.
Yeah, with me, it was my uncle. Something else we have in common, I guess. Who would have thought a 300-year-old demon hunter from Old Salem, Massachusetts, hanging with the spirit of vengeance from East LA in a magically restored transient abbey as, you know, friends?
Stranger things have happened, and will happen, I am sure.
And I look forward to all of them.
Oh, why is that coming up? There we go. Is everybody gonna want my attention today? No. Okay. The fuck, Nico? Stay out of my damn DMs. Gone a little over an hour, so I'll do the cards and stuff like that that I need to do, and then I'll call it.
Agatha always knew how to put a smile on my face.
It's in Russian.
I just hope this is what you were expecting, Hunter.
How's it going, boss? This should be quick.
Let's see now. Alright, so
how does
what
this look?
cards did I get? I'm gonna... Alright, so those two should be good.
A task for us?
An overpower spell.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Not exactly an infinity stone, but it will do.
All right, now we're talking.
That's all I can expect.
Ooh, I can picture Hydra turning tail already.
That should work. Do a couple of...
I'm feeling hands-on today. Just gonna...
Does this meet your specifications?
There we go.
You find more coil, send it my way.
Tony!
Something smells pungent.
That would be Grandma Stark's famous linguine and clam sauce, with some Tony adjustments.
Grandma's recipe was not good enough?
Well, I loved her to pieces, but she also loved vodka in her cooking, and I can't touch the stuff. Not anymore. I even made sure the Abbey has a dry bar.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
That's just my way of saying thank you for being one of the only Midnight Suns who hasn't threatened to banish me to the Netherworld, empty my jugular, or portal me to the sun. And that was just today.
Perhaps if they knew more of the man underneath the armor, they would come to understand you as I have.
Maybe you're right. The Mark series can be pretty imposing.
I was not talking about your suit.
Oh, that's deep. Just like the garlic-rich flavor of Grandma Stark's famous sauce. Ah, you two would have really hit it off. Like you, she had a heart of gold, but could be quite the demon when crossed. Used to frighten the crap out of Dad. I thought it gave her character. Know who else I'm pretty sure has character?
Who?
You. Bon appetit, Hunter.
So we got that. Anybody else want to have a friendship moment? Nope? Okay, good. Good.
My lucky day, huh?
Nice to get some fresh air. Practice makes perfect.
Level up his stuff?
We need any advantage we...
You know what? I deserve this.
Spider deserves it more.
Awesome! Can't wait to see how this goes down. The enemy's getting stronger. We gotta do the same.
Alright, so
Peace.
that's where we'll leave it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.